Hello and welcome everyone to today's stream. I'm really looking forward to this, and I don't know if you've noticed already, but we have a new camera here. So let's see if the quality is any better and if everything is working fine. Also, I did have one question because I feel like every time I look into the lens, like if I'm looking straight at you through the lens, I have the feeling that it's like I look above you, but let me know it is for you. If I look straight into the lens, does it look like I'm looking at you or not? Yeah, that's what I'm really curious to hear about. I have one more announcement to make, except for the new camera, which is I have been streaming for some time now a bit, and I've been thinking about whether I want to do this more regularly. And voila, I've decided to actually try to stick to a schedule for now. So the plan is to do every Friday, like once a week for now, first of all, usually 5 p.m. Central European time. I hope that this works out for most of you. I know that I have almost exactly the same amount of viewers from like America, Asia, and Europe, so I hope this works out. I did try today's stream a bit earlier. It's like 4 p.m. Central European time for me right now. Since I did get some feedback by my viewers from Asia that it was hard for them to make it, but yeah, let's try with this schedule in the future with like 5 p.m. for Fridays, and let me know how this works out for you and like also the stream today. All right, so what are we going to do today? I did announce it already in my community post. We're going to draw anime characters, but we're not just going to draw them, we're going to draw them in a very specific style. We're gonna be drawing the characters as cute mini drawings basically, so they're gonna be, I like to call them little chibi figures. I don't know if you could really call them chibis, to be honest, but like they're gonna be cute little drawings, so no fully rendered pieces. I'm probably gonna color them in a little bit. I don't know if you've seen my last streams recently with me making the mini Laulas, so it's gonna be sort of in that direction style-wise. If you don't know what the mini Laulas are, definitely check out my latest streams, but it's basically the little mini drawings of myself I make, and I usually use them in my videos and in my live streams. So I'm basically doing something very similar today, but with anime characters. And of course, you guys can help me decide which ones I am going to draw. And in a community post, I did already ask you guys if you have some suggestions, and oh my god, there were already so many suggestions. So I don't even know if I can make all of them. I'm really gonna try my best. I also don't know yet how I'm going to decide which ones I'm going to be making. If it's maybe too many suggestions, I'm probably just gonna go with whatever I vibe with the most. Yeah, so the other thing I still wanted to mention is that I do have a Discord server now, so if you haven't joined yet, definitely do that to always stay up to date with my new videos, my live streams, etc. But also, because we have some daily drawing prompt ideas and stuff there, you can just connect with some cool artists out there. If you need the link, it's in the description of this live stream right now. And yeah, with that, I think that's it with the introductions for now, and I would head to the other scene. Alright, this is my Photoshop where we're going to be drawing today. Hello, nice quality, I just saw the chat. Hi, how are you doing? And also everyone just say hi in chat and what time it is. You know, it's my typical question I like to ask, but what time is it for you right now from wherever you're watching from? And yeah, so thank you for saying it's nice quality, so I hope the camera is doing its job. Hi, Binod Tharu, great to have you here, how are you doing? And yes, so this is Photoshop where we're going to be drawing this today. And before we start out, I did want to show you at least like what the mini Laulas usually look like, so that you can imagine this. So if you haven't seen my latest streams or like any of my videos, this might be the first time for you, but basically those are mini drawings of myself, like little stickers that I like to use. And we're going to go into a very similar direction style-wise with the anime characters we're going to be drawing today. I'm maybe gonna also color them in, stuff like that, but that is the direction we're going for today. And by the way, if you do want to use the mini Laulas yourself, definitely make sure to join the Discord because they are stickers there. yeah, so if you want to use the mini Queen Laula, the crying mini Laula or whatever, make sure to join. Link is in the description. And okay, wait, let me check the chat. Hi, yo. I can't read that, unfortunately. Can you do Shinobu Kocho? I'm gonna note that down. We're gonna see about that. Give me a second to note it down. Shinobu Kocho? Which anime is he from, by the way? I don't think I know the name. Fine, it's 7:34 p.m. in my country. So it's a bit later, like 3 hours? Maybe like somewhere close to Russia, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think it's as far as like Asia, like India and stuff. I think it's still more to the east, if it's like only about a 3-hour difference from me here in Germany. Yeah, let me know if I'm right. You don't have to tell us where you live, of course. This is the internet, don't say where you live. But like, you can, if you wanna give me the satisfaction of guessing the stuff, you can tell me which region you're from or whatever. Anna of To Come in a Yemen. And hi Bayan al Yemen, by the way. So I'm gonna note that down too. So we have Anna of To Come in a Yemen. I've never heard of that too. Lol. I'm Indian! Oh man, so it actually was India. That's only 3 hours difference? That's wild. Okay guys, so already more and more suggestions coming in, I can see it. If you have more suggestions, just drop them in chat. I'm gonna have a look at all of them. But maybe I'm gonna share with you the suggestions we already had from the community post. So let me share it right here. Okay, so I have a tab open. One suggestion we had was Yukari and Miwako from Paradise Kiss. To be honest, I've never watched the anime. I have seen these two and they look super cute, so it would be fun to draw them. Maybe even as a drawing together, but let's see about that. Then we also had Misato from Evangelion. I did watch Evangelion, I enjoyed it a lot, and I do know her, so that would be fun for me too. Then we also had Makima from Chainsaw Man. Like, from all the characters that could have been from Chainsaw Man, that person decided to go for Makima, which is pretty interesting, but I mean, it would be fun to draw her. Maybe we could even draw her in a very evil pose or something. I'm not gonna do any spoilers here in this video, by the way, so also watch out in chat, don't spoil anyone for any anime or manga here. I want to make sure that no one is spoiled while watching this live stream. But yeah, I'm just caught up with the anime basically when it comes to Chainsaw Man, but it has already left an impression of Makima, I would say. I'm on my grandmother's phone right now. Oh, I had a London? I had a London? Or do you mean you're from London? I'm not sure I get that comment. Okay. Then the next one we had a suggestion from was, like, we basically got suggested the whole Nana cast. I don't think I can do all of the Nana cast, but we did also explicitly get Shin from Nana, so he's a cutie, so that would be also fun to draw. Also, I love Nana. I would love to draw any of those characters probably. Of course, we did have Ruffy. I did watch One Piece myself, and I'm still watching it, by the way, so Ruffy is also a must in my opinion, so that was a good suggestion from you guys. We also had Zoro, so same anime, but a different guy. Also one of the fan favorites probably for many of you out there. But by the way, of the animes, I'm just showing you right now which one is your favorite, and like, is there, of the ones I'm showing you right now, already a favorite anime you have and like a favorite character of those animes? But also, like, apart from the ones I'm showing you right now from the prior suggestions, what is your favorite anime and your favorite character maybe? That's also interesting. But also a very hard question. There are so many good animes out there. And then we also got suggested Michiru from BNA. To be honest, I haven't watched it and I've never even seen the character before, I think. I've only seen the thumbnail of the show on Netflix, like the silhouette of them, but I never went any further than that. We also got recommended Miku. Like, she's not even from an anime, right? She's just from the Vocaloid stuff, like those digital singing videos. I did watch some of those when I was younger, but she's not directly from an anime, even if she's drawn in a anime style. I mean, I could probably let it count. but I still don't know who I want to draw first. I mean, okay, the next one I'm gonna show you is not something that was mentioned by you, but someone I really wanna draw today. It's Mau Mau from Apothecary Diaries, and there's actually gonna be a new episode today, I think. So I'm really looking forward to that, to watching it later. And I'm also gonna force my boyfriend again to watch it with me. Yeah, I absolutely love her. She's such a relatable female main character. She's so quirky. I just love her and I would love to draw her. Okay, let me check chat again. Feel happy to go and I laugh at him in delivery. We shall pre-joy it. My daddy. Ruffy, yeah. Okay. People are getting along in chat, I can see. 8 o'clock. Yeah, like probably around India too. From what I could guess. That's like only half an hour more to whatever the other person said before. But yeah, so those are a lot of suggestions. I mean, you guys did just mention some more. I just wanna Google them real quick, because I didn't know them. The other one you mentioned was Shinobu Kocho? I don't even know which anime it's from. Ah, lol, it's from Demon Slayer. I didn't remember her full name. Yeah, she would be cute to draw too. That would be fun. I did watch Demon Slayer. And then we had Anna of To Come in a Yemen. That's something that you guys commented. I also don't know that one right off the bat. What? Okay, I can't find anything anime related when it comes to that, so yeah, either you're gonna tell me what anime it's from or I'm gonna scrap that. I could only draw what I can find. Okay. I like your art style. I wish I could do digital art. Can you tell me some tips for digital art? Yes, of course I can do that. But maybe I can do that a bit later when I'm like drawing, then I can just start drawing already and just talk about something on the side. You know, maybe you should decide on an anime character first, but I'm definitely gonna go to that question. I'm gonna answer that. Just, I'm not gonna forget it. No worries. And thank you, of course, for the compliment. I always appreciate it. Could you please also do Ichigo from Bleach? I would absolutely love it if you do it. Yeah, that would be cool too. I'm gonna note that down. Alright, so we have so many suggestions now and I already think I can draw every one of those in one single stream. So we're probably gonna do more streams of that. Let me know in chat if you want more of this kind of stream in the future. I mean, I will probably stream regularly now, every Friday, 5 p.m. Central European time, so that would be the chance to do so. Okay, I'm going to think about what I wanna draw the most of the suggestions we had so far. I mean, a Ruffy would be a classic, right? I really wanna draw Mau Mau, but nobody suggested it. Why did nobody suggest her? Ugh. Maybe I should do Ruffy. Okay guys, I think Ruffy is a good choice for the first drawing of today. So let's go with that. I'm gonna have Ruffy on my other screen because like the screen is gonna blend out every time I start drawing. So I hope that's okay with you guys. Let me just find one good picture that I can use as reference maybe. What pose should we draw him in? Like something that's typical for him? Maybe like biting a piece of meat or something because he loves meat so much, or like eating in general. Let me just choose one of my... Hello? Oh no! Ugh, it's happening again. Guys, my tablet is doing so much problems, so I gotta calibrate it. Where is it? That's so annoying. I really have to calibrate my iPad on stream now. Stay with me! It's only gonna take 1 second, I promise. Okay, we did it. You see? Now I can do stuff here. Because like I was drawing on this tablet, but it would be on the other monitor. Like, it's so stupid because I never changed that setting, but sometimes it just randomly does that. So let's just change the color I like here. I'm gonna go with purple. I want my sketching brush. I like this type of brush. I'm gonna show it to you. So it's this sort of brush that I like using. And yeah, what pose should we do for Ruffy? Oh, Where's my Ruffy? Why can't I see his picture? I can't open it. My god, can technical stuff just work for once? Just once? I swear I'm cursed when it comes to that. No. Okay. Now it should work, I hope. Okay, it's gonna stay there. When he's very serious or his meat, yeah. I mean, maybe we could do something like if that's his head, and like if that's some piece of meat, like he's biting it. Maybe something like this. And I feel like he always looks pretty fierce. We can't forget his scar under the eye. And then we have his typical hair. When I start doing the coloring and line art, I think that's when I can start talking about tips for digital drawing, because then it's more autopilot mode when I do that, and then I can just start yapping on the side. Of course, we cannot forget the famous straw hat. I really hope that when I'm googling one of the characters you send me that no spoilers pop up just from googling them, but I don't think that should be the case. I only just now thought about it. Okay, so now the straw hat. I think we should move the whole thing down. And we have the red stripe here. Giving him a nose. He should probably be holding the meat. And then he usually has this vest, right? The red vest. So like something like this. I definitely made the hand too small in comparison to everything else. Maybe like this. Maybe he can have one arm up, because why not? It's Ruffy we're talking about after all. Any more details to his clothes? Maybe just this button. And I think this already looks sort of like Ruffy. Can you already recognize him? Did I forget anything about his signature look? I'm not sure. Oh, I think... Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna mention it. I'm not gonna spoil anyone, but... Yeah. So now I can maybe start doing some line art real quick. And I have a hair in my face. Oh. Maybe I can start doing the line art now. I'm gonna lower the opacity of this layer. And I would go into some details of tips for digital drawing. Wait, let me just look up the exact question you had, just to make sure that I actually answer it, basically. I wish I could do digital art. Can you tell me some tips for digital art? Okay, so it was about digital art in general. Nope, he looks awesome. Great, happy to hear it. So I assume that you're probably already drawing, what do you call it? Traditionally? And that you're trying to switch from traditional to digital. That's kind of what I'm assuming with the question. And I will straight up say that it's hard. It was very difficult for me back then. It's really just a lot of getting used to it and practice, honestly, also. But in the end of the day, I think what helped me the most was watching speed paints by other artists, because there are so many possibilities to what your process can look like when you draw digitally. I think this is also what I mentioned in my Q&A video, because there I was asked pretty much the same question and I answered it the same way, just a bit more detailed, I think. Because I would watch speed paints by different artists, and like one would maybe draw only on one layer and not use any layer modes at all. Then there are other artists who might use 50 layers for one piece. Start with a sketch, always do the line art, use an add layer, screen layer, overlay layer, whatever for the lighting, shading, multiply layer, stuff like that. Maybe they do some color corrections, so you kind of get to know stuff that's possible with the programs. It makes, of course, sense to watch speed paints in the programs you use yourself, but I don't even think that's a must. You can also learn a lot by other programs most of the times, because there's a lot of similarities between the programs, in my opinion. But yeah, I think that's just, it helped me a lot to see what different processes there are, and then it's just about trial and error, basically. You try out different processes, see which ones are really the one for you. I think it's also a lot about finding the right brushes, and no, I'm not saying that you need to buy expensive brushes, that's definitely not what I'm saying here. It's just that the feeling of drawing on a tablet is much different than when you draw with a real pen, but some brushes might replicate that feeling better for you personally, or you might get easier used to it with some brushes, because some brushes also have like stabilization and stuff, and that might be especially practical if you're just starting out and you feel like your lines are so wonky because you're just not used to the tool yet or stuff like that. So maybe try out different brushes. And I'm not saying you have to buy them, but like if you're in a program, try around with the different brushes, which one you feel more comfortable with, instead of maybe going like with the one standard one. But a lot of times, really, I often go with just the simple round brush. I don't think I have any specific more tips I would give on that. If you have more specific questions, just ask away. But yeah, it's really, I hate to say it, but it's really a lot of practice. But I hope I can already comfort you a little with the fact that all artists, or everyone I know that started traditionally and then switches to digitally, they all struggle. He looks like a dog. I'm kind of surprised that no one has mentioned Naruto characters yet. I am watching from work. Hello. Hi, Dulce. How are you doing? And great, you made it. Even though you're still at work. You can already drop in chat if you have any suggestions who I should draw, by the way. Me back. Hi, welcome back again. Okay, I can't forget his scar. Oh, I forgot the hat. Can't forget that one. My cat is lying here on the table instead of on her usual tower. It's irritating. You can't see her, unfortunately, because of that. Photography, yeah. Jubito. That would be cool. I was just saying that as well, that no one has mentioned any Naruto characters yet. Let me note down Jubito. We already have so many suggestions, actually. But I'm gonna see how many we can get down today. Jubito from Naruto. I don't know if it's a spoiler though. Is it? Okay, the straw hat looks very wrong like this. Like this is better. Like, the upper part looks weird. It looks like a helmet. But it needs to be big enough for his huge head. I really want to draw Momo. Any Apothecary Diaries watchers here? No one? Alright, did I forget anything? Maybe just some lines here to indicate that it's a straw hat. There are also some lines here. I did forget this line. Oops. That's a bit too short. Okay. Now let's finish up the face. Like this. And the arm. No, too big. Okay. Did I forget anything? I mean, the arm line doesn't seem right. Like this is probably better. Okay. I think that should be it, but let me hide the sketch. I mean, that should be it. Then I'd say we can color that in now. But let me know if I forgot anything. Okay. Let me try to replicate his skin color. He's a bit pale. I'm so annoyed, by the way, that in the newer One Piece stuff, they just decided to give everyone brighter skin. I just don't know. I get it that they have a different art style now, but especially like Robin, Zoro, Lysop, they all had way darker skin. It's kind of a weird decision to do that. Is that the skin tone? I'm not sure. I think it looks fitting. I already have an idea for one of my upcoming streams, actually, but I'm not sure if I should spoil it already. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll tell you. Maybe I won't. To be honest, I have to appreciate your art, bro. Thank you, thank you. I need to switch over there to see the smileys. So dumb. I can't even see it here. Weird. But I appreciate the smiley nonetheless. Beers lies between my keyboard and the monitor, which is about 5 centimeters that he squeezes his fluffy butt into. I can visualize it, like I literally have it in front of my inner eye. Yeah, and Nila is laying here on the side, and her fur is flying around the whole house because it's that time of the year again. Honestly, drawing in your line art can be, like, it can be annoying, but it's also very satisfying because it's just calming. You can talk on the side, listen to music. It's just following the lines you already laid down. I don't know if you know Mal nach Zahlen, that's what you call it in German, or like those. There are also like those children books where you just color them in. That's always what it feels like to me whenever I'm at the coloring stage, where it's just laying down the flat colors. They all looked way cooler back then because of their skin tone, and now they got bleached. Yeah. Yeah, not a fan of that. Then he... Wait, where's my reference? Also for everyone who maybe just joined, this is the guy we're drawing right now. Now I'm gonna need some red for his shirt. Oh no, my leg is going numb from sitting. I might need to do more sport again. I like the only real, I don't know if it's real sport, like the only sport I'm sort of doing currently is inline skating, but I've been doing that more again, so yeah, I do a lot of inline skating now. For me it's like the same as jogging or going for a walk, and I do sweat a lot from that, so it's exhausting if you go all out, or if you just go skating for a long time. It goes, like it does hit your stamina, I think. I say it counts. I say it counts. I did do way more sports back in the day. Okay, so let's give a piece of meat some color. Maybe something like this. I don't know how many characters we can do today. Maybe like 4 or something, or more, depending on how long I do the stream. Depending on how long we have fun. So I don't have a fixed time in mind, but I usually try to at least go for 2 hours. But I think there's maybe potential for 3 or more. Let's see. Maybe until I go hungry. That's usually a good timeline. Okay. Well, let's get the straw hat color. Something like this. No, I feel like it's more like this. Looks more orange on the pictures. Like this, maybe? Do we like this color? But yeah, guys, do we have any favorite anime characters? I think if I had to answer that question, it would be so hard because there are just way too many cool ones. But at the moment, I'd probably say Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries, but that changes a lot with me. Not too long ago, I finally discovered Full Metal Alchemist, which was hyped for a very good reason. I don't know why I only watched it this late, but I loved it a lot, and I also really enjoyed Edward as the main character. Okay, then let's give him black hair. I rarely ever go with actual deep black, because, I don't know, that's just, it doesn't look that good. Also, like, going with, like, straight white, straight black, that's just, I avoid those colors usually. So I'm probably gonna go with something like this. And you see, it still looks like black, and you wouldn't even know that it's not directly black. You're getting all the secrets here with me. Yeah, I think this color looks right. Right? It does. Can you hear me well, by the way? Is all working fine, tech-wise? I think internet should be working. I hope it's not bugging. If I do keep bugging or lagging though, just let me know, then maybe I'll close some windows in the back. Would you say you're fast when you're drawing, or are you a slow painter, slow artist? I don't even know what I would call myself when it comes to that. I don't think I'm particularly fast, but also not particularly slow. Because I've seen that if it comes to fully rendered pieces, there are some people that take multiple days. I've seen people go 30 hours for one piece. That's wild to me. I think I couldn't stick that long to one piece because I just would get impatient and want to start something else already. I think for most of my fully rendered stuff, I think my drawing program usually says like 8 hours, like straight on the project, but that can be over like a few days. But just from using the program usually tells me like 8 hours, I think, when I really do fully rendered pieces. I don't know if that's a lot or not. Okay, so I'm also gonna prevent to go fully white here. Okay. Did I forget anything? Does this look good? What about the red stringy thing on his straw hat? Right, I completely forgot that. I'm gonna add that now. It depends on how well I want the drawing to be. Yeah, that's true. If I'm just quickly sketching something, then of course that's gonna take me less time. I think it's a bit brighter than that, but darker than the shirt. Oh, I forgot that I'm not on a layer mask or like clipping mask layer, so I can draw over the lines. I hate when that happens. Okay. To explain what just happened, I sometimes press 2 keys at once on my graphic tablet and then I get an error message or whatever on the other monitor. It really annoys me, but it happens. I think that's too thick. Or is it? No, it's actually... If I look at the photos, I think it works. Okay. I think that's it for Ruffy. How do we like it? Do you think it turned out well? Does it look like him? I think you already said it does look like him. You? I'm not sure. Okay. Then I'm gonna save that piece before my Photoshop crashes and I lose all my progress. Ooh. Saving that one. Ruffy. And I'm also just directly gonna export it as a PNG because else I'm too lazy to open the file again later. Okay, so we did that, and next up I'm gonna start a new... Where can I do that? I'm gonna open a new canvas, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna call it Chibi Anime again. Anime, you're right. Just creating this. Pulling this down again. Yeah, sorry, that just always takes some time, bear with me. And this is the part where we decide on the next character we're drawing. I don't know which one should we do. Okay, so we did check Ruffy right now, so no matter how much it hurts, I'm gonna close that tab now. So wait, let me pull out the list again. So you guys can also write in chat from all the characters we mentioned which one you would like want the most. Okay, we also had Ichigo from Bleach, so I'm just gonna show you some pictures so everyone knows who's meant by that. Okay, so that's Ichigo, by the way, for everyone who didn't know. And then we also had Jubito from Naruto. And you, the people that are right now in the live stream, have the most say here in who's gonna be drawn, so that is Jubito. That picture is probably representing it well. So that is a Naruto character. So guys, any wishes? What should we do? I don't know, can I do the survey stuff? I know I can do it on YouTube, but can I do it on Twitch actually? I'm not sure. I'm trying to find that out right now. Chat settings. No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can. If I can do surveys in Twitch, let me know. but I don't think that's possible. Wait, is the stream working on Twitch? It seems freeze, doesn't it? Wait, let me try again. Bro, have I been streaming for almost an hour and it didn't work? Oh no, it works, okay. Jump scared me, okay. Anyone, chat, who do you wish to see me draw? We had... What are their names? Yukari and Miwako from Paradise Kiss. We had Misato from Evangelion. Makima from Chainsaw Man. Shin from Nana, or literally anyone else from Nana. We also had Zoro from One Piece, but I don't think I would want to go with this one since we already had a One Piece character. Then we had Michiru from BNA. Miku. Mao Mao, my personal wish. Anyone who wants to see me draw her. And we also had Shinobu Kocho from Demon Slayer, Ichigo, and Jubito. So what are we thinking? Nice. Well, I'll stick to my beloved Ichigo, but you can draw anyone you want. Okay. Well, if there's no one who wants a specific character right now, because this is your chance to have a say here. Like, the loudest voices win here, you know? Just scream and chat who you want. But if no one has specific wishes, then maybe I'm just gonna decide. Ah, yeah, Shin from Nana is also cool. Yeah, right, he would be cool. Like, anyone from the Nana cast would be. Like, he's also so cool from, like, aesthetic-wise, like everyone from Nana. So that would be interesting. Maybe I'm gonna draw Shin. I think I'm drawing Shin. Okay. I have the picture on the other monitor. I'm gonna go with a like this color for the sketch, because why not? Doesn't really matter anyways. Okay, which pose or facial expression or whatever makes the most sense for Shin? I mean, he's a chill, sad punk boy, so a very I don't care face could fit the vibe. Let me open this here. Okie dokie, yeah. I'm not sure what facial expression. I mean, at every picture I see here, he just has this straight me character face. No expression at all. Oh, but he also... Okay, he also has this expression sometimes. Wouldn't that be cute if we go with this vibe? He's a cutie. Maybe I go with this. I would have to draw him the other way though, because I want to draw that one earring and it's on the other side. So let's do that. Flip. Okay. Maybe something like this. Then he has this spiky hair. His piercings. I love piercings. He has so many. Wait. Which ones? They're different on every picture. Okay, like in this picture he has like 2 helixes on top, I think. Then like 1 down here. And then like 1 of the chains. Like the chain is such a signature, so we're definitely doing that. Then he has his choker. Little cutie. Is there anything else on the choker? I don't think so. Well, I mean, it does have a strap like that, I think. But you can hardly recognize it. Haha, yes. You mean the facial expression, probably. And he has all the spiky hair here too. I'm not gonna lie, the spiky hair also reminds me of Ichigo right now. This looks like emo Ichigo. Oh, he also has piercings on the other ear, but we can't see that one. Okay, anything else I forgot? I mean, he always has very dope clothes, so we need to incorporate that somehow. Okay, like cool jacket he's wearing here. Super broad shoulders, usually. And then he has this shirt. Something like that. I think it's recognizable, especially if we start adding the colors later. I think that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna do the line art next. He looks so cute. Yes, emo Ichigo. Yeah. Maybe I should place him lower. Like a bit so that we can see the hair better. I think that's better. The hair is very easy. Just some spiky hair. What am I gonna eat today? Gotta think about food every day, oh my god, for the rest of my life. It's not enough volume. It's not enough volume. It needs to start more here. Okay, well, but it's not that broad on the sides. It gets smaller here. That's a bit too broad. Bro, I just said his hair is easy, and now I'm struggling. Same, food is life. Yeah, guys, what do you think about the stream time today, by the way? So usually I do like 5 p.m. most of the time, but this time I tried 4 p.m. so maybe some more of you could make it, especially the ones from Asia, I think, because it's a lot of times it's very late for you. I know that time zones can be so annoying. It's hard to pick a time where everyone could join, but yeah, I think I'll be trying like Fridays 5 p.m. for like the next weeks. Let's see how that goes. He has a very long nose. Should I indicate that? No, wrong line. Maybe like this. Okay. Always struggling with these lines. I'm just too lazy to actually rotate the canvas. Okay. Oops. That's the eraser. Indicating that it's a jacket, basically. Does he have? No. He has those lines, but not those. Now adding the shirt. Okay. Did I forget anything? Not sure. I don't think I did. Let's hide this one. I mean, I did forget his pupils. That's about it. Okay. Then I think we can start it with the coloring. It's so hot today, by the way. Like, just a few days ago it was still a bit cold and you'd have to get a jacket and like long sleeves and stuff. But starting yesterday it got really warm here in Germany. I don't know how it is about you, wherever you live. Okay, let's try to find the fitting skin tone. He's very pale. Probably even paler than that. Maybe like this. I closed the window so that you guys don't have too many different noises in the background. But it's so hot here. I wish I could open it. But too many cars driving by, that's too much noise. Like, even starting a fan here would also be too loud, I think. But I'd have to find it first. Then he has like this greenish, grayish dark jacket. No, that's too saturated. Yeah, like this. Maybe even grayer. Yeah, something like this. I don't know who my favorite character from Nana would be. I think I like the black-haired Nana the most. She would also be very fun to draw. I feel like it's still too green. I need to make it more gray. I never even heard of the brand Vivienne Westwood before until I watched and read Nana. Did I read it? No, I don't think so. I did check out some chapters, I think, but I didn't actually read the whole thing. Once again, I'm not doing complete black. By the way, guys, tomorrow a new video is dropping. It's gonna be from one of my older live streams where I did the tier list, but I edited it into a shorter video. So if you did miss that live stream, make sure to check out the video tomorrow. It's almost the same color. Like this, maybe. You can see I'm not even using complete straight up white. Even there I'm using a tad darker color. Yeah, I'm even sitting here with shorts. Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna stand up, so you won't see it, but it's so warm. Now his hair is this minty blue color, something like this. I think that this one is pretty accurate. Probably. I think so. This is gonna be a pain to draw in. I'm gonna have to change the brush size all the time. Yeah, I think when I'm doing these anime chibi figures, I just have to also do the colors because then they're more recognizable. It's also way easier if they have a very distinct features. Like if there's good character design behind it, like they have a very noticeable scar, like you recognize the character from certain features, then it's also even easier for me to draw them in this chibi style. But some characters are just a bit more generic, I think, or you just don't have, like, it's a bit difficult to recognize them, especially if there's no colors, so I just figured I'll at least give colors to everyone I'm drawing today. I don't know if it makes sense, but I think it makes sense. Should I be writing the names of the characters I'm drawing beside them so that people who are joining newly to the stream know who I'm drawing? But then isn't it also the point that you can recognize it anyways? I'm not sure. I could. I mean, so for any new joiners, this is Shin. Wait. This is Shin. Oh my god, this is so ugly. Shin from Nana. And if there's anyone new, say hi to chat and me, and definitely let me know what your favorite anime is, if you have a favorite character, and if you have specific wishes who I should be drawing today. We can't, of course we can't do everything today, but the ones that are live right now always have the most say in who's gonna get drawn, I guess. I would do a bit of a soft brush here. Let me take the skin color. I think I need this one maybe even, because that one is not that big. And maybe here. I think he looks cute. Okay, what's his eye color? Okay guys, help me. What's the eye color? The same as his hair, isn't it? Yeah, like gray with a hint of mint blue. Would you agree? I'm not so sure. Okay, let's give him some white around the eyes. I actually recently learned that the word for the white around the eyes, like around the iris, is sclera, I think, or something like that. because of a video I made recently. It's already done. It's gonna be one of those art tips videos, actually. And yeah, I can already spoil it probably, but it's gonna be a video on how to prevent same face syndrome. So if you're struggling with same face syndrome, definitely make sure to stay tuned, maybe turn on notifications, because that video is dropping next Saturday, I think. Like this Saturday is the tier list video coming out, and the Saturday after that, that's when the same face syndrome tips video is coming. And yeah, so if you don't know what same face syndrome is, that is basically when, like, there's art style, of course. Art style is usually like how you like to draw, shading, line weight, color choice, stuff like that. It can, of course, also apply to how you choose to do the anatomy and stuff like that. But if you give every character you draw the exact same facial features and the exact same positions with the exact same facial structure, blah, 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 that's usually when people refer to it as same face syndrome. And a lot of times this can be unintentional or just simply because you're in the comfort zone or you just don't actively think about it. And I did see, I think it was also on some of my videos, that people actually asked me if I can give tips on how to prevent same face syndrome. I just don't know where the comment was, but I'm pretty sure I read it somewhere. Yeah, so I made the video and I hope it's gonna help some of you out there. Okay. I think with that we have Shin. Did I forget anything about him? I don't think so. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So we're gonna save that picture and you guys can already start thinking about which anime character you would like to see next. In the meantime, let me save this. Dun, 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 dun. Chibi anime Shin, and also as a PNG. Alright, with that we're done for this one. Now we'll start the next file. But I still don't know who it's gonna be. Anime Chibi. It's nice to see what I've accomplished now again. I think Shin looks so cute. Okay guys, any suggestions? Now let's open the browser again. And it hurts to do it, but I'm gonna have to close Shin now. And I think I wouldn't draw anyone else from Nanano since we already had a Nana character. So let's go with a different anime this time. So I'm actually also gonna close Zoro. Sorry guys. Maybe next time. So we still had these two from Paradise Kiss. Misato from Evangelion. Makima from Chainsaw Man. Michiru from BNA. Miku. So those were your suggestions. Also we had Shinobu from Demon Slayer and Ichigo. It's also still a good suggestion. And my personal wish, what I want to draw is Mao Mao. Well, you know my preferred character. Yeah, I know you want Ichigo, I know that. But if there's anyone else who wants something else, make sure to comment right now. But I feel like I'm actually gonna go with Mao Mao, because I just have to draw her at least once, and I promised to myself I would draw at least her. From all the characters I want to draw, I at least want to draw her, and after that it's your say again. So let me get one of those pics as a reference. Which one do I want? Also, which facial expression do I give her? She has so many. She looks very... what's the word? Yeah, like unimpressed a lot of times. Okay, what position should I draw her in? Do what you want to draw. Good, good. That's what I'm gonna do. Great, I have permission. So I really like how her makeup, outfit, and hair looks in this specific piece, so maybe I'm gonna do that. Also, it's like a common gag or joke in the anime that she gets cat ears from time to time, because they do make the joke that she behaves sort of like a cat. I mean, there's also when she eats poison and stuff, like that's one of the famous pictures. I could also have her deliciously eating some poison, because if you don't know the anime character, that's probably gonna make no sense to you right now, but that's like her whole thing, that she loves poison. Like, she's so quirky and cute. Sometimes she can look like this, but then again, she looks so pretty and cool, and most of the time she looks like just very, I don't care, unimpressed, none of my business, a resting bitch face. I don't know if I would call it that, but that sort of direction. But I really like this one. I don't know what facial expression I should give her. Not sure. Is there no one here who actually watches Apothecary Diaries? No one. I could probably draw an expression that's very similar to that one mini Lola of mine. Where is it? This one? I could do one that's very similar to that, actually. I feel like it would fit her. But I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna play around right now with some facial expressions I could see her in. Maybe I could have her holding one of those jars. I should make her hold that Bazaar or whatever it's called, like that one medical ingredient she loves so much. I'm not sure. How do I indicate a bottle of poison? Like this? Still planning out. This is all still rough sketch. I'm really try-harding for Mama, my baby girl. Maybe the two hands. Definitely her clothes. She has those bangs and like one strand that's a bit longer on the side. Something like this. I have to move her so we can see the hair better. Oh! Why am I on different layers? What? What? Okay, can't I just move everything? I think that didn't work for some reason. Like, I don't understand Photoshop. What do you want from me? I'm highlighting all of this. I'm marking the other layer and my selection is gone and I can't move all of it, or... Now it works. Every time I tried it when I was drawing privately, it didn't work. Thank you, Photoshop, for embarrassing me in front of my stream. This program. Personal agenda against me, I swear. So what exactly are those? I want to exaggerate that shape more. I don't understand what they are, really. I think it's like little, not braids, but like little ponytails, pigtails, or whatever you call them. And then she has hair like this. I feel like I'm failing. I'm failing my Momo. It's gonna be hard to get the close right from this angle. Okay, I'm also gonna write Momo here for everyone who's new. How do I get the close right from here? Is there a picture where I can see it better? This one? It's like double cloth. Okay. I feel like that's already all I can do from this angle. Can't even see that stripe here because the shoulder is hiding it. Yeah, I don't think I can do much more from this side. I can also still indicate that belt. Okay, I think this is it for the general sketch. I don't think I can do much more here. And I feel like it does look like Momo. And now I'm gonna do the line art. Okay. Maybe I should also do an arrow where it says that this is poison that she's holding. Just to make sure everyone recognizes it. Those eye expressions are cute, thank you. Yeah, I'm really trying my best to make them cute chibis. I still don't know if it's right to call them chibis, but it kind of is. Would you call the style chibi or not? I don't know. It's not really... I'm not giving them like super huge eyes, but I still think you can call them chibi. I don't really understand the thingies she has on top there on her head. The physics of it. What does she have there? How does it work? I don't know. Like this? It's so difficult for me when I don't understand the physics of something that I want to draw, because like I need to imagine it three-dimensionally in my head, or else I struggle. Wait. Oh. My chair is so loud. It sounds like an old guy farting all the time. So looking forward to watching the next Apothecary Diary episode later. By the way, did you know that there is not only, like, of course there's the manga, right? That's probably what you already knew if you watch Apothecary Diaries. There's the anime, there is the manga, but actually there's two mangas. Like, there are two versions. And before the manga comes actually a light novel. I think that in the anime they're going mostly after the light novel. Not so sure. Okay. I can't even recognize all the lines I did here anymore because it's just too many sketch lines over each other. I hate when that happens. Okay, my hair is really weird right now. I wanted to have my other headset on today that's not that clunky, but for some reason every time I use that headset there's a buzzing noise in my mic. It's so weird. I've been trying to fix it. I hope that you're not having any weird background noises with this setup right now, but I was sitting there for like half an hour trying to get rid of it, but I still don't get it. Apparently my graphic tablet is making power interferences or something that are kind of an issue for my mic. So lucky me. I already have them on different sides of the USB ports, but that doesn't seem to help, I guess. So, by the way, hi Kirishimio, hi and welcome to the stream. Do you have any favorite anime or favorite anime characters? I know it's a tough question because there are so many good ones, right? But then again, is there anyone you'd wish that I draw today? Because chat can decide. Though I did decide by myself that I wanted to draw Momo now. Also, do you watch Apothecary Diaries? Any of you? Because I love Apothecary Diaries, as I mentioned a few times now in the stream. What? Again, I pressed both buttons at the same time by mistake and it keeps happening. It keeps happening. How can I indicate her hand holding this? I feel like this is not broad enough. Something like this. I'm drawing very zoomed out actually. But I think that's good, because then you don't lose sight of your whole piece. I think you can recognize that there's liquid inside. Nope, I haven't watched it. That's so unfortunate. Then let's indicate that there's also the second hand. Okay, how do I do that? Because she has like 2 of these ropes. How do I do it? Like this? Why is her rope so difficult? Okay, maybe like this. It's gonna make sense. Just wait, just wait. I think I need to see the reference again for a second. Because I always can't seem to really understand that lower part of her hair. It's hard for me to draw something I don't understand. Like this? Is that how her hair works? I think so. She has a free neck. I don't like the head shape. Let me change that. That's better. I'm having her eyes tilted upwards a bit because I feel like this cat shape of her eyes is very typical of her. Also, they never really indicate any of her lashes, I just noticed. Yeah, I have watched reels of that anime, but I've not watched yet. I'm more into crime thriller genre. You're gonna be surprised how much crime thriller elements there are in this anime. Because, like, she does solve a lot of mysteries there. It's a lot of detective kind of stuff, basically. But if you're, like, looking for horror or gore, like, the thriller that makes you, that, like, creates chills on your spine and stuff like that, then it's not really completely that. But if you like mystery solving, all the riddles and stuff, and just a very smart and likable female main character, then that's the one for you. Can I make like her pupils into stars? Because she has poison and she's so happy. Because that's what my mama would do. So yeah, if you haven't watched it, I think it's probably gonna be surprising to say that she's happy about holding poison, but it's gonna make sense if you watch it. She has a very small itty bitty nose. I think the cat mouth makes sense, because as I said, they do like to represent her like a cat. Okay, how am I getting the side of the bangs? Maybe like this? Not sure. She has very thin brows, doesn't she? Why are they so short here? She has very short brows, doesn't she? Wait. Like, that's super short. I never noticed. I thought it was just exaggerated here. Like, here you can see what I mentioned, that they like to represent her with cat features because she kind of behaves like a cat, I guess. But yeah, I never noticed. Are her eyebrows actually that short? Bro, Momo, your bangs are hiding your eyebrows. They are a bit short, aren't they? Like super thin and a bit short. I never really noticed. Maybe more like this then. I feel like Mao would look even more ambitious. So maybe like this. Because she's a little bit evil. We gotta be honest to ourselves, she's a bit evil. But in a cute way. If you haven't seen the anime, just watch it and you'll get what I mean. Okay. She's so cute, oh my god, I love her. And now I'm gonna hide the sketch. And we're gonna do the line art. Not the line art, I'm stupid. I mean the coloring, I already did the line art. Did I forget anything? No. Let's switch brush, and I'm trying to get her skin tone right. I think she's pretty pale. Yeah. Like this, maybe. And her hair is green. Is it this green? Not really. This green. Almost. A little darker. Is it bluer? Yeah, I think this green is good. Is it too green? Wait, let me lay it side by side. I feel like it should be a tad bluer. Just a tad. You can hardly see the difference. Okay, that's too blue, isn't it? Not really. I think that looks good. I know that her hair is mainly green, but it's more on the blue side in my opinion. There are so many really cool Momo and Jinshi cosplays out there. Oh my god, my whole TikTok For You page is full of them. I have so much respect to cosplayers that invest so much money, of course, also, but especially time. So much effort to make those cosplays yourself. I've never made cosplays myself, but when I see those process videos, how they dye the wigs and how they stitch together stuff and they're making the stuff themselves, that's so wild. I think it's a whole art form, definitely, in its own way, and a craft, definitely. There are probably more accessible, cheaper ways to do it, and maybe also if you don't have that much time, you don't have to make the perfect cosplay that looks exactly like the character, of course, but I'm always amazed what's possible. I've also seen a Jinx cosplay on my TikTok For You once, and I was so startled. I thought that was actually an animated Jinx, because she also did such a great job at doing the harsh shading, cell shading in her face. She looked like the animated character, actually. But also she had such lenses. They really looked so surreal. I'm always amazed what they can do. I think the previous smile was cuter and evil-ish too, since she's holding poison. It's cute! Oh my god. Hi, Chibi Gojo, welcome to the stream. We're drawing cute chibi versions of anime characters, so what's your favorite anime, by the way, and do you have a favorite character? And independent of that, do you have a wish which anime character I should be drawing today? We do have some suggestions already, but in the end, the people that are here live with me right now have the best chances of deciding which exact characters I'm drawing, so, you know. So you said that you liked the previous smile better. Gotta be honest, I already forgot what I had. You mean, oh, I think I had like this upside V, wasn't it? I can try it again in a minute, just let me... What's happening? Okay, my whole graphic tablet screen just went black for a second and I was so scared to lose all my process. But it's back. It's back. I don't even know if you could see it, but like on my end it just blacked out for a second. Giving me the scares. Yeah, just let me color in the hair real quick, and after that I'm gonna try playing around with the mouth again, and then you guys can vote with me which mouth you prefer, honestly. Okay, it was on this layer, so let's play around with that. I'm gonna take that color again, and also the correct brush. Okay, so basically we have either this mouth, which is very similar to like a cat's mouth, which is very fitting because she's always represented as like a cat type of person in the anime. Like, you get to see this image. Like, check this out. This one, like, yeah, you have a lot of those visualizations also in the anime, or like just moments where she got represented with like cat ears and stuff, because she's a very cat-like person. And the other mouth that I drew before was this one, like something like this. And I do see the point, because she's also a bit evil, but like in a cute way. You can't say anything bad about Mao Mao here. I know she's a bit evil, I will accept that fact, but Mao Mao is still wholesome, cute, and a super great main character. I love her. Nothing against that here. And I feel like this mouth really represents that well. It does give her that cheeky, evil vibe. I don't know, guys. Which one do you like better? I think I could do like one of these surveys on YouTube. I just unfortunately can't do them on Twitch. I'm very sorry about that, or at least I don't know how to. If you know how, just let me know. But I think I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm gonna do a poll. Which Mao Mao mouth was better? And then it's like the W, like a cat, or it's the V. Alright, and it's starting now. Alright, guys. Can I move this as a separate window? I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can. Well, it would have been cool if I could show you. Can I somehow... No, why can't I do that? YouTube. Let me do what I want. Can you see it though? Does it work on your side? Can you vote? Oh, there. Here, I can do it. So basically, now you can see it. We have this vote going on. So the W was the one I showed you first, where it was like cat-like, pretty much like this one basically. So like such a W. And the other one is the one you can see right now with the V basically. So yeah, you have the chance to vote. In the meantime, I'm gonna continue coloring. Can I make it normal again? Oh, YouTube. You're getting on my nerves, this program. Where is it? I sound too shocked sometimes about little things. I'm sorry about that if I startle you. Yeah, you know those kind of friends that go like about every single minor thing? Yeah, sometimes that's me. Okay. Oh my god, it's so warm. I should have maybe worn a tank top. I'm gonna continue coloring that in. But yeah, guys, let me know if the vote works for you or if you're having any issues. But I think it should work. Okay, by now we have more votes for the V for now. Let's see if this changes. I'm just gonna keep coloring in and you guys have some time to continue voting. And I think I'm also gonna make the stars the same color. And I wanna... which exact color is the dress again? It's pink and green, I think. Which pink is it? This pink? That's a bit too harsh. It's a bit warmer, I think. Yeah, I think like this. Okay. 2 votes so far. Both are for the evil V. Okay. Let's see if that's still gonna change. I think that color is good. But it's a bit too dark, honestly. More like this on the picture. Yeah, so this is the correct color, I think. So yeah, guys, by the way, how do you enjoy this format? Do you like seeing me draw anime characters? I don't think I've really done a lot of, or any anime stuff on my channel yet, so I don't even know if that's something you guys enjoy. But I feel like a lot of artsy people also like anime, know anime, watch anime, or read manga. Maybe that's just me being stereotypical or thinking everyone's like me. But like also on the Discord server, I think people do introduce themselves there, and a lot of the artsy people there do watch some anime from what I remember. Okay, the other stuff from her dress is green. So which green is it? Something like this. I think it's already correct color. Maybe it's a bit more in the yellow. Yeah, I think this is a good color. This looks cute. And then it's like darker pink. Like here. But then it has this green band in the same color as the other green stuff. Hello Laura, hi and welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Okay, by the way, I think I would close the vote now, or actually, since we have one new person here, I think, let me just explain and give you the chance to also say what you think. The vote is only on YouTube though, that's very unfortunate, I'm very sorry for that, but just write in chat what you think. Because we had the discussion, you see that mouth of hers, right? Right now it's like a V, which looks very cute, and a tad evil, which fits Mao Mao as a character in the anime. She's cute. She's a bit evil, but she's cute. And the other option of the mouth was like a V shape, a W shape. You can imagine it like this one. Something like this. So yeah, let me know what you think. Okay, you didn't even see them yet, but you're already saying evil. Okay. So I think if we also add your vote to it, eat toxin for sport kind of evil. Do you know Apothecary Diaries? Do you also watch it? Do you know her? Because I love her so much. I love her. She's such a relatable, cool female character. I do. Yes! Such a good anime. Yeah, so I'm definitely drawing her here, holding poison and being happy about it. So I also think that the V is probably the best option to go with here. And if we do look at the vote with the YouTube viewers, all of you voted for the V too. The W mouth felt more fitting in this image. Oh. So you'd say the W actually. Yeah, it's hard, but V is also good. Yeah, I think we have more votes going for the V, so I'm probably gonna stick with that. It was fun. Thanks guys for participating and helping me with this drawing. Always fun to hear your opinions also. So let me finish that up. I think right now I wanted to catch that. Where is it? Hello? There. I wanted to get that green color again and make that mid-band green like in the picture. And her eye color is blue from what I see. It looks blue. Yeah, very rich deep blue. Oh my. So cute. Thank you. I feel like more people are joining now at this time of day. Oh, error? Mm-hmm. Is there a problem, guys? Do you notice lags or anything? Because if you do, let me know. I can maybe shut down some stuff in the back, because I'm getting some error messages here on the side, so let me know if this is lagging for you. If so, I'll delete some windows. Wait, what did I want to do now? Oh yeah, I did want to make the eyes. Of course, she doesn't actually have stars as pupils, but it fits the image right now. Ah yeah, what I wanted to say, I feel like there are more people joining now at this time of day, so that's interesting. So it's like almost 6 p.m. now in Germany. Maybe now is the time when more people can join, like with work and stuff. As I said, it's a bit, I don't really get when I should be doing the streams, because I think I have a very equal amount of people from America, Asia and Europe watching my streams, so kind of difficult for me to figure out when is the best time. Where it's just so difficult with the time zones, because I want to give every one of you the chance to join, but it's difficult to cover every one of you. I don't know, let me know what you think, what times work good, what times work good for you maybe. And my cat just turned down the light. Hey, can you go away there, please? Kitty has a whole tower in the back over here, but still decides to step on the lights instead. Alright, I think I want to go with a more greenish sort of blue for this bottle. I have fur everywhere now. It's so warm. I really want to open the window, but it's gonna be too loud. Maybe some brown. Okay, what color should we make the poison? We could make it green, but like a very bright green that would also fit her whole green scheme. Did you just hear my cat scream? And you can see her over there. Hello. She usually likes to attack my pens, but she seems a bit annoyed right now. It's working fine for me. Okay, that's good to hear. Also, hi, Transitive. I don't think I've said hi before to you. And my times varies a lot, to be honest. Sometimes I even watch Twitch at work. I mean, yeah, makes sense if like maybe you're also doing home office, or if it's like a job where you just have to do manual labor and can wear headphones on the side, like you don't have to interact with customers or stuff like that, then you can hear like a podcast probably on the side. How does it work for you to watch during work? Is it because you're like doing an office job during home office, or is it more like you're doing manual work but you're listening on the side? That'd be interesting for me to know. But yeah, I think I was just talking about which color to make the poison. I mean, we could do like some sort of strong green probably. That would fit her vibe, but honestly, I feel like purple would also be cool. Purple is also really fitting as a combination with green. And I feel like it would. I feel like purple would look better. I think I like purple. What do you think? Yeah, bright green. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, it would make sense. For like, I'm trying to remember what color the poisons in the show had, but I'm not sure. I think they had all kinds of colors. Like a lot of times it was just in the food, so it didn't even have a color. Yeah, home office, totally not slacking. No, for sure not. I trust that you are a good worker. But that's cool to know that people are watching my videos on the side while doing home office, because that also, like, that's good for me to know stream time wise. If people do that, then it's not like I can stream while people work, you know? Yeah. But yeah, I did announce in the beginning of the stream, by the way, if you're new to the stream right now, that I'll try to stream once a week now, every Friday at around 5 p.m. every week. Yeah, but like, I don't know, maybe 5:30 makes more sense. Like around 5 p.m. I'm still debating on the exact time, but it's gonna be every Friday around that time-ish, probably. It also depends on the audience that watches you, because if you turn on live during school hours, fewer people will come. They probably watch it live after school. Yeah, that totally makes sense. I think from what I've seen in my analytics, the most people that watch my stuff are around the same age as me, so young adults, but there are also some teenagers, of course. Also some people like, I don't know, around 30s, 40s. But I think most of the people watching my videos are like around my age. Beginning, mid-20s, somewhere around there. I really like the purple. But I mean, you guys did say that you were thinking about some bright green, right? Maybe this green? Well, it does look good. It does look poisonous. What are we thinking? I feel like I need to change up the color of the bottle though. A little bit. It just clashes too much if it's that strong of a blue, I think. And I'm actually also gonna choose some harsh white now for the edges. Oh my god, Momo, she's adorable. Yeah, hi Random Munchkin. I love Momo so much. Yeah, always happy to hear if you guys also watch Apothecary Diaries. Also, I think today is dropping the new episode, so stay tuned for that. I'm definitely gonna watch it later. Since I love my baby Momo so much, I think I'm also gonna give her some... what do you call it? Blush. It would also fit the color of the dress. Yeah, that's cute. I feel like her eyes are too blue, but I feel like that is the color she has in the anime, isn't it? Can I make it somehow so that you can see the comparison? Like, she does have such a deep blue. I could make it a bit darker on top maybe, then it's not that startling. Yes, it is. I'm so excited to watch it too. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add some more dark blue to the top here, and it's not as startling probably. Maybe I'm also gonna give her some of those highlights on the hair. I'm making so much more effort into my Momo drawing here. I'm not biased at all. Maybe I'm gonna do a whole stream just drawing different Momos. Not today though, but another time, maybe. Let's blend that out a little. Could you have her wearing the hairpin Jinchi gave her? That's such a good idea. I'm just not sure where I can fit it here. Where should I put it? And I also need to find a reference. I do have the pin in mind a little, but I want to find it. Mao Jinshi hairpin. Weird way to Google it, but so that's the one. Do we see it in this manga panel? Here, that's where we see it. Okay. Where do I put this? Hi Anaku Nyeznani, welcome to the stream. With this dark color in her irises, now she looks soulless. Oh. Maybe I can also delete it again. But then again, she is evil a little bit. We all know that. But she does have a soul. She's a cutie. So is that better? Yeah, probably. I think you're right. I'm still not sure where to put the needle. Like the hairpin. Looks like she wants to suck my soul out. Damn. I'm really not sure where to put it though. What did I do? Okay. Like I'm gonna do a new layer. I'm gonna try to think about where to put it. Could I do it like here? What are we thinking? Like I would erase, of course, the part here. I don't know if it makes sense. I don't think people wear it there. I don't remember where she had it. Down here also makes no sense. I think it would only make sense if she had like her... If she had the other hair. I'm not sure. Let's see it here. Like if you have the hair like just in the back, then she would have it there, sort of. I'm trying to see in this image. I don't know. Do you think her and Jinchi will finally confess to each other by the end of second season? It's such a slow burn with those two. I mean, I'm a bit further in the manga already. I couldn't wait anymore, so I did read the manga, so... I mean, doesn't the hairpin already count as a confession by Jinchi? But then again, everyone is hiding the fact what it really means that he gave it to her. Like, she didn't really get it or doesn't want to understand it, I guess. She's like, oh, it's none of my business, you know, in so many cases, but she knows. She's not stupid. But she chooses to ignore it. I don't know, honestly. I'm gonna be honest with you. If we're lucky, it's gonna be the cliffhanger of season 2. That basically one of them says it. And I don't know, it's gonna be Jinchi, probably. It's not gonna be Momo first. But then, like, I can't expect more than that. Honestly, it's such a slow burn. From what I've heard, like, there's also the light novel, right? Which is already finished, isn't it? I'm not sure, I haven't read it. But from what I've heard from people that read the light novel, I think even there it's a huge slow burn. Yeah, I think I didn't spoil anything here. I don't even know it myself. But I don't see it happening soon. But like, the tension is rising. There is more romantic tension happening between them, and I like that. The frog scene was so close. Yeah. I mean, we were starving for like 1.5 seasons, then they at least gave us a frog scene, right? Still don't know where to put the hairpin, not gonna lie. I just don't know if I can integrate this. I think maybe I can do it like this. What's the shape? I think it's almost like wings here. And then I put this and a bit here. I think that's more or less the general shape. Then I'm gonna erase it here. And then so that it doesn't look weird, I'm gonna add some line art to this too. Nope. I'm just gonna do a separate layer, because why not? It's not like I'm on Procreate with a layer limit. Who uses Procreate? Me. If my storage was there. Oh, it's a bit... Is it crooked? No. There are like curves like this. I refuse to zoom in. Okay, I think you can recognize it. What other animes do you like? And you look beautiful and draw nicely. I'm not flirting, I'm a woman. First of all, being a woman has nothing to do with that, but I take your word for it. And thank you very much. I take the compliments. And also I appreciate it if you like my drawings and paintings. I don't know if you've seen like my actual stuff, like where I do fully rendered pieces. They are a bit in a different style, I would say, but yeah, I also like doing these cute little chibis, especially on stream. It's very practical because it's way faster, so I can produce more drawings for you and just talk more with you about what to draw next instead of it if it was a huge rendered piece. Also, what I've also been trying to figure out is I have a sketch right now. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? I have a sketch that I am thinking about making as a full digital rendered piece because I really like it. And like the whole concept about it. And I was thinking about maybe doing a live stream where I finalize this basically, but I don't know how I can record this in full quality without my whole, like you have my face cam here and all the streaming setup, the chat, and it's just not nice to have for the speed paint video in the end that I want to edit out of that. So it's either or, and I don't really know a way how I can do both, like record it but also stream it with the layout without crashing my PC completely. But I can, do you want to see it? I can show you the sketch I'm talking about. I did post a YouTube short about it and a TikTok, but it's this one. I really like the concept. Wait, let me go on big screen, then you can see it better. This one, I really like it. And I would like to make a fully rendered piece out of it. But yeah, as I mentioned, I would like to do it live, but a bit difficult. I don't know how. Yes! And let me get back to Mamo actually. And I think you also asked me what my other animes are that I like. I have watched so many animes. I think you're more likely to find an anime I have watched than one that I haven't watched if you just started randomly naming one. I mean, you can just name some animes and ask me if I watched them if you're interested, and I'm gonna say yes or no. But yeah, I watched Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling, Apothecary Diaries, Naruto, some Bleach, I didn't finish it, One Piece, I'm up to date with the anime. A lot. I can't think of any just right at the top of my head right now. Like also like Dan Da Dan, Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise. I've been starting Frieren now since I've been meaning to actually give it a try. But yeah, if you're interested to know if I have watched a specific anime, just name it in chat and I'm gonna tell you. Oh, I was just looking at your portfolio. I love how impactful they look. Oh, thank you. Yeah, really, that means a lot to me because I feel like in the past I've made a lot of drawings where it's just a pretty girl looking at the camera, basically, but I've been trying to pay more attention to composition and like the concept of the piece and making them a bit more impactful. I don't always do that, but I feel like if I had to describe my art style, I do like to use vibrant and strong colors, but my pieces don't necessarily look happy or cheerful. A lot of times they even have a dark, mysterious, sinister vibe to them. Not always, I do have some happy stuff out there too, but I like that combination sort of, and I feel like sometimes I also give them a chaotic vibe. I've also heard that from you guys, so very cool for me to know that you find them impactful. Oh my god, you should. I think that was referring to frieren, was it? I'm not sure. I have that every time when I stream, that I yap, and then I don't know what the yes or whatever is referring to because I don't check the chat often enough. I just found your channel today and I just saw your drawing that you're showing. This drawing looks very good. Thank you very much. I mean, like on stream, I do a lot of these chibi drawings basically. I also did the mini laulas. Where is it? Like those are the mini laulas, so small drawings of myself that I tend to use in my YouTube videos, and I have made those in my last streams if you're interested in that. And I do recommend you join my Discord server actually, not only to connect with more creative and artsy people out there and with me personally, but also because you can use these as stickers there. So yeah, I can definitely recommend it. The link is in the description, by the way, if you want to check it out, in the YouTube description. If you're on Twitch, it's in my, I think you have my link tree in the bio, and then you're gonna find the link there. But I can also show you, let me know if I drift away too much and you just want me to continue drawing, but I feel like that's also fun right now. I just want to quickly show you what my usual stuff I paint is, for those of you who only know me like from this live stream right now, because I feel like it's a bit different. Okay, like here's some stuff. I feel like this one represents it really well. What I mean with like that I do very strong, also very saturated and bright colors a lot of times, but I feel like the vibe of the art is rather sinister, dark, mysterious. That's kind of what I like. I mean, that's one where there isn't much concept behind that, but maybe like that's what I mean with more me trying to pay attention to the concepts, the message maybe I want to give you, or a feeling I want to capture. And like I do use pretty bright colors a lot of times, but I feel like this is dark, mysterious, sinister, and not exactly a happy piece. So yeah. Also, especially this one, I think goes a lot in that direction. But it does differ. I do like to add a lot of glow effects to my art. That's very old. Ignore that. That's an old piece. It's ugly. I have done a video where I roast my old art, so if you want to see my ugly old art and me roasting myself, then definitely check that out. But I'm not gonna do that here. I also find that pretty interesting because that's a very different style, like super stylized pose and stuff. They had to add the cat, of course. Like what's again a good example? Like this one too. I feel like this is pretty dark and sinister. I don't know if that's what you vibe with, but that's art I really enjoy doing. But also this is not exactly dark, or there's not much of a concept. It's mainly just pretty, I guess. So I do that too. I like a lot of flowy hair, floating effects, or like smoky effects, or like a hazy mind and stuff like that. I like to kind of represent that in my pieces, I think. So yeah, those were a few examples. Yeah, again, one of the rather dark pieces. Those are a few examples of what I've made. This is an older one, and this is my newest one actually. I have a speed paint of this and I like it a lot. I think you can really see here what I mean with the bright colors but the dark vibe. Yeah, Okay, wait, I have to check chat. What was the one where I stopped reading? Oh, okay. Full Metal Alchemist. Yes, I did watch Full Metal Alchemist, and I enjoyed it so much. It was instantly my favorite anime. I think it still is my favorite anime. Like Apothecary Diaries is like probably ringing for that place right now, but Full Metal Alchemist is way up there for me. And I discovered it so late. I think it was only a few years ago when I finally watched it, even though everyone has been telling me to, and everywhere online it's like the best anime ever, at least according to everyone out there. So I was like, can't really be, I don't want to watch it. But then I watched it and I was convinced, and I love it. Have you watched Bungo Stray Dogs? If it's just let me make sure if it's really the one I have in mind. Too many windows. Where's the browser? There. Just let me... I think I did watch it. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I did start it, but I didn't finish it. I did watch a few episodes of that. So to everyone wondering what Bungo Stray Dogs is, it's this one. I can feel a lot of personality in them. In my drawings. That's a huge compliment. Thank you very much. Hi JP, welcome to the stream, and hi Anna Q Nyaznani. I think I said hi already. But I think I remember the name already. Yeah. But hi again. And they are part of the journey. I love the drawings. Have you watched Bungo Stray Dogs is what I'm wondering. Yeah, so I think I just answered that, and thank you again for the compliments. Always very much appreciated. And do you draw more from imagination or from references? I mainly draw from imagination. A lot of times I'm too lazy to look up references. But like if there's a point where I'm not sure about anatomy and that sort of stuff, that's when I look for reference. But like there are a few days where I'm just very like I can't come up with something, or I'm just empty, like blank in my head, and I just need something to spark that inspiration. That's also when I just flip through Pinterest or whatever. Even if Pinterest has been getting worse, like I know that, but I still just go to Pinterest and scroll there a bit, and usually that sparks my inspiration somewhere. Sometimes I might even take a few of those pins that I have then to like smash them together sort of in my head, have them on the side as reference, but most of the time I really go without reference, I think. Those drawings are fire. Thank you. Are you traditionally trained? It sounds like I'm a dog or something. Like, have I been trained traditionally? Can I do sit? And I think you probably mean if I can draw traditionally. Yes, I have started traditionally, of course. I think that's probably the case for most artists out there, simply because it's more accessible and like it's cheaper to simply get paper and a pen and start there than to get a graphic tablet and stuff. So I think that's probably gonna apply to most artists out there. So, I mean, proof. Here's my sketchbook. Here, some pages out of that sketchbook. Some of those with Copic markers. This one is with some, what's it called? Acrylic markers. I actually have an unboxing videos of the ones I used there, if that's something you're interested in. Oh yeah, that's also pretty. So like, also a lot of acrylic markers here, but that's just my sketchbook. I do have actual finalized pieces on separate papers, with like Copic markers and stuff, but also like other alcohol markers. Copic markers are very expensive, so I started out with other ones in the beginning. I also did canvases. You can see it a little bit in the bag. It's this one. Can you see it now? Yeah, I painted that with acrylic paint. I haven't tried oil paint yet, but I'm meaning to. I have been meaning to try it for a while, especially since my boyfriend has gifted me some not too long ago, but I just never got to it. I don't know, I still gotta do it. I've been pushing it off too much. I just gotta start trying it finally. And Yeah, I have definitely made more canvases than that, but I don't have anything near me that I can show you immediately, I think. So yes, I have been traditionally trained, I guess, if that was the question. It looks very nice. Thank you. Frieren. So as I just mentioned, I did start Frieren again recently. We watched like 2 episodes, I think. Like the first time I wanted to watch it, I was already very tired and I was lying in bed and it was very slow pace, so it just helped me fall asleep better. And I kind of saved it as boring in my head, but I don't think Frieren is boring. I have heard the hype, I've seen the videos, so I think it's a very good anime, so I wanted to give it another shot when I'm more awake, because I think the anime deserves it. Full Metal is definitely one of my top 3. Yeah, it's very good. I love Bungo Stray Dogs so much. I was wondering if you could draw like a chibi Renoku? Or is it Rengoku? I'm not sure. I don't know the Bungo Stray Dogs names. I mean, I could. We're gonna have to decide for the next character I draw anyways in a second. Honestly, I'm yapping too much. I'm gonna quickly save this one. Save Chibi Mau Mau. And then we can already go into the discussion where I should draw next, since we're already starting with that. Because I think I'm done with this Mau Mau. I would just remove the Mau Mau here now. That's like on top. Because I just had it here for new joiners so that you know what we're doing, basically. Yeah, let me save that. And I'm also quickly gonna export it as a PNG, because else I forget later. Alright. I need to go to the other one. I said hi to QP. Yeah, sorry. I didn't get it immediately. You've read my nickname for the second time. Yeah. Lol. Oh, I guess what I meant to ask was, have you underwent informal training? Ah, you mean like if I have been to art school? No. Everything I know is self-taught. But I have been drawing for like half my life, since 5th grade, since I was 11 or something, so like 12 years or something now. And I did have the normal art lessons you have like at normal school, but the one that everyone has. No special art training in my case. I bought books, so I read how to draw books. I watched a lot of tutorials, a lot of trial and error, experience, learning stuff myself. Actually, guys, I have been offering that if you want some drawing tips, or if you want to submit your art and get tips from me on how to get better, I don't know if maybe someone has interest in that. I do have a link in my bio where you can submit art. You can also submit it for a free shoutout just at the end of my videos, by the way, or for a fun roast session. So I did have that video of me roasting my old art, so if you want me to roast your art for fun, that's also what you can do. You can choose it there, whatever you want. Yeah, so if you're interested in that, just hit me up, send it to me over. But I'm saying it because, disclaimer here, I'm not a professional. I haven't worked in the field. I haven't undergone actual training. I haven't been to art school. I do have a lot of experience. I think I can make decent art. And if you do want my opinion on some stuff and some tips on how to get better, I'd definitely love to help some of you out there. It's always been fun for me too, because like I've taught my little siblings and I've also tried teaching my boyfriend, and to this day, they sometimes tell me that they remember tips I gave them to this day and how it helped them. Also, like in the Discord channel that I have, which you can join and use my stickers, by the way, there's also a channel for art critique where you can send your pieces to get some tips, not only from me, but also from the community. But also there, it's always fun for me to give you like my tips if maybe I can help somehow. But as always, take that with a grain of salt. It's just my personal experience. It's not like I'm a professional or anything, but I've never claimed anything else, so. Kitty, yeah. I see you have a lot of hobbies. Yeah, and you're very ambitious. Yes, I am. No Game, No Life. That's actually one I haven't watched. I think I've like watched the first episode or maybe, but I don't know. I didn't really click with the anime back then. I was really young, so I hardly remember anything, so I didn't continue it. Bocchi no Rock. I actually didn't watch that one too. Wow. And Made in Abyss. I saw it and I heard that it's absolutely not for children at all, even though the main characters are children. I've been meaning to watch it. Supposed to be very good, I know that. Fire Force, yes, I watched it. I think like 2 seasons, and I think now the new one is coming. That one I haven't watched yet, of course. And yeah. Okay, guys. Enough of me yapping. Now we have to decide on which anime character to draw next. I mean, what I can also do is show you which ones we already have, like, because you haven't been in for the whole stream probably. So we had Mao right now. We also had Shin from Nana. And we also had Ruffy from One Piece. So I kind of want to avoid that we do multiple characters from the same anime, for now at least. Because I'm not going to be drawing infinite characters today. So let's maybe try to keep it diverse when it comes to the animes. Made in Abyss is totally family friendly. I feel like this is not honest. Yeah, so those were the ones we already made today. And we did have some suggestions already in course of the stream, but also like in the community post where I asked you guys. Like the ones that are still over from the suggestions are Yukari and Miwako from Paradise Kiss. I have seen them, but I don't know the anime. Actually, I haven't watched it, so one of the rare ones I haven't seen. Evangelion, Misato was one of the suggestions. I loved Evangelion, by the way. Then we had Makima from Chainsaw Man. I did watch the anime. I still find it an interesting choice to go with Makima, but would be fun to draw. We also had Michiru from BNA. Haven't watched it. I didn't really have that anime on my radar at all. We also had Miku as a recommendation, which is funny because she's not really an anime character, even if she's drawn in an anime style. And now we had Mao, so sorry to do it, Mao, but I'm gonna have to close this tab because we've already finished it. Hurts to do it, but I guess. Then we had Shinobu Kocho from Demon Slayer, and we had Ichigo from Bleach, Jubito from Naruto, and we had, wait, which one from Bungo Stray Dogs did you mention again? I forgot to note it down. If you could draw like Renoku? What was it? What's it called? I think you wrote Renoku, but I feel like this might be misspelled. Is it this one? Like this guy? I'm not sure if that's the one. So yeah, guys. Yeah, Rengoku. I thought so. I type in Bungo Stray Dogs and I get Demon Slayer. Is there a Rengoku in Bungo Stray Dogs? I'm not sure. Okay guys, who should we be drawing? So JP, did you just mean Rengoku from Demon Slayer, or were you trying to correct the name from Bungo Stray Dogs? Oh, Delicious in Dungeon just came to my mind. Love the pace of it. Yes, I watched it, finished it, and I loved it, and I'm looking forward to hopefully a next season soon, hopefully. Okay. Which one should we be drawing, guys? What am I feeling? I really would have loved to draw the black-haired Nana from Nana, but we already did Shin, so I don't wanna do another Nana character, actually. Do I have characters on my wanna-do list, actually? No, those were it. I only had Mao and Nana on my list that I wanted to draw today. Maybe draw a walking shroom from it. Nah, we're gonna draw actual people, but if I were to draw someone from Delicious in Dungeon, I could add one of those mushrooms, I guess. So I'm gonna add Delicious in Dungeon to the list. I think it would be fun to draw the blonde girl from Delicious in Dungeon. Like, would be fun to draw her. Also him, maybe. What's her name again? I forgot. you have the names somewhere. I mean her. Ah, Marcel, right. Ah, JP meant from Demon Slayer. Okay, so we have Demon Slayer Rengoku as a recommendation. Yeah, I'm not sure about who from Bungo Stray Dogs now, because you probably meant the guy with the very slim eyes and the brown hat, probably. I'm not sure if that was an actual name or a typo, because I think Google wasn't so sure either. Bungo Stray Dogs. I have all of your input on the side here on my note list, so nothing is getting lost. There's this anime called Akebi's Sailor Uniform, very good in terms of artist technique. Ooh, interesting. I want to see that. Akebi's Sailor Uniform. Looks cute. What's it about? I don't know that one. Okay, I'm looking at the list. What do I feel like drawing? Misato from Evangelion might be fun. Or like anyone from Evangelion. Maybe also the blue-haired one. What was her name? Rin? I think it was Rin. Rin Evangelion. Yeah, it was Rin. Yeah. Sorry guys that I'm taking a bit long to make this decision, but I feel like it's an important decision what we want to choose to go with. Who am I feeling? We also had Ichigo from Bleach, that would also be fun. I'm really feeling like drawing Marcel from Delicious in Dungeon, and then we could like have one of those shrooms in the back chasing her. Then I would have integrated what you guys commented and it would be real fun. What are you guys thinking? Marcel from Demon Slayer. I was reading the list and read the wrong one. From Delicious in Dungeon. What are we thinking? Albedo and Anime Overlord. It looks interesting. I haven't watched Overlord actually. Albedo. Ooh. Looks cool. Cool character. Already found the chibi. Don't need to draw one. Okay guys, I'm really feeling like drawing Marcel, I think that was her name, from Delicious in Dungeon. Is that okay for you guys? Or like, if I see like a few hearts in chat, that gives me the confirmation that I'm gonna go with this one. Or maybe I'm just gonna decide anyways, because I can decide whatever I want, right? I feel like it's also something you guys mentioned, so... Also, can I do no, I can't. I was hoping that maybe I can do one of those votes in restream chat, but no, that doesn't work. And I think that also doesn't work with stream elements. It's so stupid, because like with the YouTube live chat, I can do these surveys, but that kind of excludes the Twitch viewers, so that's too bad. I don't want to exclude anyone. I'm already gonna start opening a new file though in the meantime. Let me just type in some hearts if you're fine with me drawing Delicious in Dungeon Marcel, maybe with a mushroom chasing her in the bag. If you're not fine with it, then post any other emoji, I guess. Heart is for yes, and anything else is if I shouldn't be drawing that. Okay. Let's call this just Anime Chibi again. Did I save it? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I'm not seeing any hearts. Like, if you guys don't write anything, I'm just gonna draw her. Let me find a good reference of her. I also don't know how much delay there is actually, so that might also be a reason. This headset is too hot. It's so warm here. By the way, what time is it where you are from? Because I think we have some new watchers now, new viewers. And also, for those of you who are new, I did announce it in the beginning. I plan to stream once a week now, probably every Friday around 5-6 p.m. I'm still debating on when exactly, but around 5-ish every Friday is what I'm probably gonna try. Okay, let me find a Marcel reference. Like here, in this case, you did ask me if I use reference, and like in this case, of course I do, because I'm trying to go for a specific character, so I need to see their character traits, how their facial features are, what colors they have, stuff like that. So in that case, of course, I do use reference, because we had the question before. I give the choice to others because I don't know. For real, I am neutral. Okay, then it's decided. I'm going with Marcel from Delicious in Dungeon. Let's start sketching. So you guys know I have this one open as a reference, but I'm not gonna have to stick exactly to that, of course. I like to use a certain pencil, this one. So this is the one I like for the sketch phase. Okay guys, what is a typical pose or facial expression that Marcel usually has? I feel like she looks annoyed a lot of the time. Or she also looks scared a lot of times, or like she could be holding her stuff like, oh, go away, something like that. But we did also have the idea of a huge shroom chasing her, right? I don't think I remember exactly what the shrooms there looked like. Let me look it up again. Delicious in Dungeon. Mushroom. Ah, right! Those ones. What is this cursed image? I'm not going to show that here. Yeah, but now I know what the shroom looks like again. So how can we combine that maybe? It would be fun if she could like hold her staff in that direction. But I think it's hard to, so that we can see her face and the shroom. Maybe it's better to just have her hold her staff tied while she's like looking back at the shroom behind her. Maybe something like that. I meant your earlier drawings, which you showed, whether you draw them from imagination or from references, because they looked like you were drawing from imagination. Yeah, I mostly do draw from imagination. Yeah, I mean, I can explain with some examples, actually. Like, here, for instance, I didn't use any reference at all. None. Also here I didn't. I think here I did use reference. I did find a face where someone was a pic of someone holding the hands like this, so that helped me to get the anatomy right. Where else? I think here I found reference for the hands in the front, but yeah. That's where this question came from. Yeah. I was just adding to that in cases where I try to draw a specific character, like this one, I do look at reference, of course, but usually most of times I don't. It's just relevant because, like, for instance, I do have a drawing of Tracer. which is an existing character. I was commissioned to draw this, and of course in this case I did use reference. I didn't for the pose actually. I think I drew the pose without reference, but I did use Tracer from the game as an actual reference. I was looking at pictures of her, how her hair looks, her clothes, etc. Because I mean that's obvious of course, but I generally do go without reference. So I think maybe we can. I think I really like the idea with her holding her staff tight and looking to the back, where there's a shroom chasing her. She has a very spiky nose, doesn't she? I think she does. How should I make her mouth? Oh yeah, she has... Oh, of course, she has the elf ears. How could I forget? I can't talk. Oh my god. I should probably already indicate the mushroom for the whole composition. Scary. How do I indicate the other leg? I don't think you would really see it. Yeah, you can see me struggling because I'm not using reference. Oh my god. Well, there's no reference exactly like the one. I'll just have to wing it. Should be okay. Imagine we'd give them a face like this. But they don't have faces. I think they're faceless in the anime. I just feel the urge to give him a chat face. Like... cute. Okay, I think that's it for the silhouette of the shroom. I'm gonna continue with Marcel. Let's get the hair down. She has those bangs a bit on the side. And then it's tight in the back. It's generally open with some braids in the front. Fancy. And then it's tight in the back too. I feel like this tight back hair, like open hair with like a half tie up, is such typical hair for elves in anime and stuff. Okay. And then she has this overcoat, the short one. Okay. I think I do need to sort of indicate her other shoulder. Okay. I think that's fine. I can at least continue with the line art now. Let's bring down the opacity. And let's get to the line art. You look smug. You mean the mushroom face I made earlier? Okay. I think that's a cute pose with her like grabbing the staff tight because she's scared. I think we do see her scared a lot in the anime. But surprise, surprise, when we do get to know her capabilities. I think scared but strong characters are funny. Like, what was his name from Demon Slayer? Zenitsu? Yeah. Should the hair be in front of the ears? I think so. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that later. I gotta start with the face first. Do you guys have a favorite character from Dungeon no Meshi? Let's give her the obligatory teardrop. Oh, like this might be good. Do you like this mouth? I think it fits. I didn't watch it. Oh, that's too bad. You really should. I think it's really... like, there's enough plot to make it interesting. There is some action, but it's also... I think I'd even count it as a comfort anime, like from the chill level. And the characters are really cute and relatable. And very likable. Should I indicate the cloth? No, that's too much. I'm not gonna add any more lines here, honestly, because I already feel like this is not readable enough otherwise. I don't even know if you said the name of the anime because you said it too quickly and I'm not that good at English, haha. No problem. I can also write it in chat if that helps you. It's actually delicious in dungeon. I probably mistyped. Yeah, there's one S too much. Sorry about that. Delicious in dungeon. You will also often find it in like with the Japanese version of the name, which is dungeon, either dungeon mishi or dungeon no mishi, I'm not sure. It's a very cute show. It was very entertaining to watch too, so I liked it. I can recommend. It's a bit too spiky. Maybe like this. Okay, let me get the stuff right now. Okay. I feel like I missed some lines. Definitely need some here. Okay, maybe like this, and then basically this whole area is gonna be the rest of her body. Maybe I do have to add some more lines here to make it readable. Like this, maybe. And next up... Oh, she also has a necklace. I forgot. Anything else that's important? She has the same red thingies here. I'm gonna do it later, if I don't forget. And now the shroom! I don't know how to get the other foot right. Maybe I'll just leave it. But I have to add it somehow. Like if there's the mini knee. Like this. Oh. Like there's the knee. Like this maybe. Okay. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Also, really curious to see if you're gonna enjoy it, so if you're in one of my next streams or in the Discord server, definitely let me know if you watched it and if you liked it. What did I just want to do? I think I wanted to fix her ponytail or whatever that is. It just feels too choppy. She has more straight hair. Like this. Okay, I think we have the line art down. And maybe we can just give her like some shock lines. And next up is the color. Now let me match the skin tone first. And get the other brush I want to use. So she's rather pale, and I'd say more on the reddish side. Yeah. I think this is already pretty close. I'm so hungry. Maybe this is gonna be the last drawing for today actually, because I'm pretty hungry. Let's see how long I can hold on. But yeah, how did you like this format, by the way? Did you generally enjoy it? Would you like to see more of that sort in the future? So like basically more anime chibi drawings in the live stream. Is there any other older format of my streams that you want to see come back again? Then also let me know about that. Ugh, I'm fixing my sitting position all the time. I hate this. That's it. My ears hurt. I'm wearing it only really on one side also where I can hear the music. But like on the other side, I'm not really having it on my ear. Because I find it weird when I can't hear my voice while talking. And then I talk weird. That looks weird again. I guess. Okay, we have all the skin parts, I think. Then I would go with the clothes probably next. It's this very dark turquoise bluish color. No. A bit more blue, a bit less dark, a bit more saturated. Yeah, something like this. Probably fits. But I think it should be a bit more blue. Somewhere like this. Hi, welcome back. We like the characters that we've drawn since you've maybe not been here. Like we've had Ruffy, we've had Shin from Nana, we've also had Mau Mau from Apothecary Diaries, and right now we're drawing her. This is Marcel from Dungeon in... no, Delicious in Dungeon, that's what it's called. If you don't know the anime yet, I personally found it entertaining and I would recommend. Pretty chill, but also some cool plots. I will accept everything you give me, I have no complaints. Awesome. I think I'm gonna have to start thinking about what I'm gonna eat today. And the struggle starts again, every day. Why do we have to think about what to eat every day? Also, I'm definitely gonna clean my apartment again. I've already started yesterday and I've had a real cleaning spree, but I'm gonna have to continue a bit. It's a bit lighter for the overcoat. Maybe that, but I think a bit more saturated. So wait, so that you can also see what colors I'm trying to match. You see? Ooh, very nice. Did you want to see them? Do you want to see the results we had so far? Let me quickly... So this was Ruffy. I think you were still here when we drew them, when we drew him. Then this was Shin from Nana. I think you were like there for like half the time. No, I think you only joined when we had Shin, probably. Yeah. And then we had Mau Mau from the anime I've been urging you to watch, Apothecary Diaries. And now we're here. It's hard to recognize my own lines at this point. What was I even trying to indicate? But I'm trying to figure it out. I have that a lot with like the sketch, and then I'm doing the line art where I find it sometimes difficult to recognize what I was trying to sketch out there, because it's just too many things colliding. Yeah, that's the same color. Okay, and then she has this brown stripe, sorta. Is it this color? I think so. How thick is it? I think it would still go a bit here, but that's it. By the way, does anyone here play Overwatch? How have you been enjoying Stadium, the new game mode? I think it's the one I've been playing the most now. I've even played more than normal rank recently. It's been fun. I didn't think I'd enjoy the mode because it sounded like too much work to like read into all of the different perks basically for each character, but I actually enjoy it much more than I initially expected. And she has like this red necklace. Can hardly see it anyways. And then I'm gonna do her hair, which is blonde. This color. More like this, maybe. Should work. It's fine. I saw some Luffy but had to leave. Well done. Thank you. You have good eyesight for colors. Ooh, thanks. I mean, yeah. That's definitely something you need to practice, I think. So the more experience you have with like drawing from reference also, I think that definitely helps. What I don't have in my background is though, I didn't really do much color mixing traditionally for like watercolor. I did also do some watercolor painting, but like rarely. I didn't do a lot of acrylic stuff, watercolor stuff, and I haven't even tried oil painting yet. And I feel like if that's the medium you use as an artist the most, then you're probably really good at matching the colors from eyesight. But I'm glad if you say I have it down pretty well too, because I wasn't sure if I can do it that well, because I felt like I didn't have to practice down that much. But happy to hear you think that way. I think it's okay, yeah. Probably could be more accurate. But I mean, if I can do it, then a One Piece artist should be able to keep the skin tones the same way. Just saying, just saying. But just find it weird that they decide to go lighter and lighter per season. I get it, it's a different art style, I get it. But it doesn't explain why my boiler soap is basically white now. So talented, ooh, thank you. Let's do the staff next. How funny would be a Mercy skin that's like Marcel, because she has the staff too. No, we don't need any more Mercy skins in my opinion, but I just thought it would be funny because Marcel has a staff too. And she's blonde too. What would a Overwatch Dungeon Mishi collab look like? I mean, we do have the dwarf, what was his name? I don't remember. But like that would definitely fit Torbjorn. What else? I don't know, the blonde big guy, I forgot the name. He could probably be Soldier. I mean, it's not the first time that Blizzard would be collabing with an anime. And I do think that Dungeon Mishi was pretty successful. would be funny. And then we have a little plant. Her eye color is a very bright green. Like, look at this. Brighter than that. That's too bright, too saturated. Something like that. She has a bit of a shadow, of course. But yeah, something like that maybe. Does she have white pupils? Am I going crazy? Hold on. I think she has white pupils. I never noticed. Hello everyone. Hi Miss Colo, welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you doing? My headset is hurting my ears. So yeah, we're drawing characters, anime characters as cute mini chibis basically today. I don't know if I'll be making any more new ones today, to be honest, because I'm pretty hungry. So I'm just gonna be finishing up Marcel now probably. But let me know who you would have wished to see today. Maybe I've already drawn them. Not very likely. It's gonna be, those chances are a bit slim probably, statistically speaking, but let's try. Who would you have liked to see? Maybe also for next time. Again, guys, let me know how you like this format, if you want to see more of that in the future. And now I think we're still missing the drop of sweat. And I would also color in that mushroom, of course. I think the mushroom was like red and beige, white, yeah. Doing good, could only come this late, unfortunately. Oh, so sorry. Oh, I'm already finishing soon. So sorry. Yeah, let me know, guys, what streaming time is best for you, but as I said, it's a bit difficult. Time zones can be so annoying. I have been trying to find a good mix, but apparently there is an equal amount proportionally from Asia, Europe, and America watching my streams, so it's a bit hard to find a good time. But I think, yeah, I did announce it in the beginning, but I'm probably gonna start streaming more regularly now, and I've been thinking about doing every Friday now, every week. So let's see how that's going. I mean, of course, if we notice that doesn't work out, I might change that again, but for now I'd say every Friday should be pretty fine. And yeah, I did say around 5 p.m. Central European time would probably be it. I hope that works for most of you. I know it's difficult and it's just not the same when you can't join live and just watch the recording, but maybe the recordings are still interesting if you did miss it. Sometimes maybe I will edit some recorded live streams and make actual videos out of them. So for instance, if you missed my tier list live stream where I ranked different artist struggles and difficulties to draw of certain things in a tier list, if you missed that stream, there's a video dropping about that tomorrow where I shortened it by a good amount. It's still pretty long, but you can flip through the different points just how much you want. So if you missed it, maybe you can see it, but I know not being able to watch live is something is unfortunate. It's not the same. It's kind of difficult to cover everyone. I'm just now seeing that the mushroom from Delicious in Dungeon has also mushroom feet. You see those? I noticed only now. I gotta change that. Any Nana character, you might be surprised. that I actually did draw a Nana character. And it's Shin from Nana. Ta-da! Oh my god, what are the chances that I actually drew what you wanted to see? Okay, I need some dots for the mushroom. Oh my god, so cool. Thank you. I really didn't think that whatever character you just named that I actually would have drawn them, because I only drew 4 characters today out of all the animes and anime characters there are, but lucky. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to change up the feet now. Come on. How did I not notice that earlier? But maybe then they're gonna look less weird at least. So, little mushroom feet. Okay. Creative. Who came up with that? It's cute though. It is cute. I hope they're dropping a new season of Dungeon Meshi soon. Also, one anime I've been looking forward to is, what's it called? Witch Hat Atelier, I think. I heard that the anime is dropping this year, 2025 sometime, but it's not clear yet when exactly. Yeah, I've been looking forward to it because I've seen some really nice looking manga panels. And a lot of people have been hyping it apparently, so gotta be good then. Bro, can I do mushroom feet or can't I? This looks so weird. Now, this looks better. Okay, I think that is it more or less for the feet. Okay. Is there anything I missed? There was something. Ah, I was saying that she has those red thingies and that I wanted to add them later. Right, there was that. First of all, the same red color is up here. And secondly, they were somewhere here. Okay. Oh, I also forgot that her eyes need to be white, of course. That's what has been looking weird now. I've been wondering the whole time. Something looks weird. I forgot something. Now, this looks better. Okay. Can you show what characters you've drawn today? Of course. Let me quickly save this one though. Save as anime chibi. How do you write her? Marcel, something like this, I think. And also quickly saving the PDF file as soon as that is done. Also guys, always remember to save your drawings in between and not only in the end like I did, especially if it's a bigger piece, a fully rendered drawing, whatever. You wouldn't want to have your program crash and lose all your process, so I wasn't the best prime example here. Alright, with that, let me close this one and head over here to the full camera view, because I would say I already have to say bye for the stream, but we're of course gonna have a look again at what we have created together. Basically, as a summary, we gotta pat ourselves on the back, and we're gonna have that little slideshow going on now. So first of all, we did say that One Piece is of course a very big one, so we did do Ruffy from that. We also did Shin, which you just saw, from Nana, but we basically got recommended anyone from the Nana cast, but in the end the only specific name I got was Shin. I would have also loved to draw the black-haired Nana from Nana, but in the end Shin is such a cutie, I'm glad we did draw him. And then we also had Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries, I think my absolute favorite of today. Last but not least, we had Marcel from Dungeon no Mishi. So let me know in chat which one you like the best, which anime character or anime you like the best in general from these four, and which of the drawings you like the best. Is there someone you would have loved to see here that I didn't draw today? Who would you love to see next time? Let me know all of that in chat, or generally what your favorite anime is. And your art is amazing, good job, thank you so much. And yeah, with that, as I said, I would already have to finish the stream today because I'm super hungry. And that is usually the timer I go by. That is usually when I decide to finish the stream, when my stomach is rumbling too much the whole time and telling me to eat. Yeah, but let me know how you like this format today, if you would like to see more of this sort of stuff, or if there has been an older format of my live streams that you would like to see more of. And don't forget to join my Discord server, of course. You can also use the little mini laulas as stickers there. Those are basically also chibi drawings, but of myself, just various facial expressions you can use. There are a lot of creative, artsy people there you can connect with. You can share your work in progress. There are daily drawing prompt ideas there to get inspired by. You can get tips and help, resources, everything there. You can also talk about anime there, so definitely chill. Then we had, all of them are adorable. I loved Shin. Lol, yeah, I think he's so cute. Good night and sweet dreams. Thank you, good night, and thank you for joining today. To be honest, I like the last one the most. Love from Saudi Arabia. Whoa, my viewers are really all around the world. Amazing. Last one, so it was Dungeon no Meshi, Marcel. Oh, that's cool. Then, and enjoy your meal. Thank you, whatever it's gonna be in the end. I love to fluffy cat in the background, by the way. Thank you. Maybe I can activate her for the end. Hello. No. Oh. She's getting activated. No. Did you hear her? Okay, she said bye too. That's Nila. Nila saying bye. I think my personal favorite has to be Mao Mao. But I'm also super biased because that's the anime I've been binging most recently. And yeah, I think that's already all I wanted to announce and say. Don't forget the Discord. If you want a free shout out, as always, you can use the link in my Linktree bio, in the description, wherever, depending on where you're watching from. You can submit your pieces for a free shout out in one of my videos. You can send it in for a free fun roast session, so because I roasted my old art in a video, and if you want your art roasted, then you can send it in. Or if you want genuine advice, you can also send your art in. Of course, you can choose which one. You won't get roasted by mistake or something. And there was something else I wanted to say, but no, I forgot. Happens too much, honestly. Ah yeah, I plan to stream every week now. Probably Fridays, probably around 5 p.m. Let me know how you like that, how this time is working for you, but I'm just saying let's give that a try. Time zones are just a bit too difficult, and I feel like this might be the sweet spot to catch a lot of you, hopefully. And where you usually watch my streams from, that's super interesting to me. Like, do you watch my streams while you're at work? Are you at home office? Do you do manual labor and like listen to it on the side, or do you watch it after work, after hours? When do you like to watch it most? Whatever. Drop all of that in chat, always super interesting for me. And with that, I'm saying bye and thanks for joining. Until next time, don't miss out the new videos that are coming, tomorrow's one and also the Saturday after. I already have them planned in, definitely stay tuned. Follow to not miss them. Oh yeah, like, comment, follow, all the stuff, you know it. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining and bye. Cute kitty, cute bye-bye kitty, yeah. Bye.